And welcome to today's Lions Pride Sports broadcast of Lockhart Lion Baseball as the Lockhart Lions host the Austin Navarro Vikings here from Lion Stadium. My name is Miller Sarge Waters, going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action. Right now, the Lions are out there on the field, and we'll take you around the horn with them here pretty soon. On the mound for the Lockhart Lions is going to be Weston Phillips. I'll be pulling double duties. Leading off for the Vikings, number 1, Pascal. And we do have a little issue with the scoreboard, not just at the stadium, but on the broadcast as well. We're trying to work on that at the same time. Hopefully we'll get that up here running pretty soon. But once again, Weston Phillips on the mound as we get set for the first pitch. And it's going to be a swing and a drive towards right field. Going back is a second baseman, making the squeeze. For out number 1 is Avery Ibarra. De La Roa comes up to bat. He'll look at the first pitch outside low for ball 1. And that one's just going to miss outside for ball 2. And a swing and a miss for strike 1. A swing and a miss for strike 2. That's going to make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's going to be the first strikeout of the afternoon. Now up to bat number 4, Cordero. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1-1 the count. That one's going to be up and away for ball 2. That one's going to be swung on and popped over towards the left side, giving chases a third baseman, and it's going to be caught right at the fence line for out number 3. So after 1/2 an inning, no hits, no runs, no scores, and no errors. As we go to the bottom of the first inning. And we'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
Leading off for the Lockhart Lions, number 2, Santiago Guerra. So here we go, the catcher Santiago Guerra stepping into the batter's box. And the on-deck circle for the Lockhart Lions is Avery Ibarra, followed by Ethan Mendez in the hole. Swinging on the first pitch, pops it up, and it's going to be out of play. This is game 1 of a doubleheader here tonight. Lockhart Lions facing Austin Navarro in the first game right now, and then they'll be taking on the Kennedy Lions in game number 2. Pascal on the mound for the Vikings. The 0-1 pitch is going to be up and away for ball 1. Swinging away, sends it out towards center field, and that one's going to be caught by the center fielder. Now up to bat number 8, Avery Ibarra. First pitch is going to be fouled away for strike 1. Second one's going to be low for ball 2. Or ball 1, 1-1 the count. And that one's going to be over the catcher's head for ball 2. That one's going to be up and away for ball 3. It's going to be a bouncer towards the third baseman on the way to first, and that's going to be good for out number 2. Now up to bat number 16, Ethan Mendez. And that's going to be a walk, and Ethan Mendez will make his way to first base. Now up to bat number 5, Noah Sanchez. That one's going to be swung on and popped up back to the backstop. Once again, my apologies. Working on the scoreboard as at the same time. That ball's going to get away from the catcher, and Mendez will make his way to second base. It's going to be hit right back up the middle to center field. Mendez rounding third, and they're going to hold him up there. So the Lions will have runners at third and first. Mendez at third, Sanchez at first. Now coming up to bat, number 11, Parker Connor. Sanchez on the move. He'll swipe second. That's going to miss outside. That's going to miss low and outside. That one's going to be popped up in the infield. Pascal getting up underneath it. And he'll make the squeeze for out number 3. Batting for the Vikings, number 7, Cordero. Ground ball hit towards the shortstop, over to first, and digging it out of the dirt. Great job by Parker Connor at first base, getting the throw from Gage Deutsch. Now batting for the Vikings, number 9, Torres. Ground ball hit towards the short third baseman, Ethan Mendez, over to first. Route number 2. Now batting for the Vikings, number 6, Tellez. That one's going to be popped up in the sky towards right center field, and coming in to make the catch for out number 3. It's going to be Waylon Phillips out in center field. So once again, a 1-2-3 inning for the Lockhart Lions here in the top of the second as we head to the bottom of second. Still no score, 0-0. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Deutsch looks at the first pitch outside for ball 1. Swings at the second pitch. That's going to get past the third baseman. Deutsch will get it on with a leadoff single. Now up to bat number 7, Whalers. Deutsch on the move. That one's going to be popped up. He's going to have to make his way back to first as it's going to be dropped by the shortstop, and they are going to force Deutsch out at second. So that'll be 1 out. Now up to bat for the Lockhart Lions, number 3, Jackson Isley. That one's going to be high for ball 1. Still no score here in the bottom of the second inning. Phillips on the move, and he'll slide in to second with a stolen base. And that one's just going to miss outside. On his way to third, and that one's going to get past the third baseman and coming in home will be Waylon Phillips, and the Lockhart Lions are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Is that Jeremy? Ground ball hit towards the shortstop. No play at first, and no play at second, and no play at first, and both runners are safe. And we will be going back to the top of the lineup. Now up to bat for the Lockhart Lions, number 2, Santiago Guerra. So Guerra will come up to bat for the second time. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Lockhart Lions lead 1-0. You'll take a look at the first pitch for strike one. Thrown over to second base. Not in time. Up and in to Guerra. That'll make it ball one. It's going to be up and away. You want to let everybody know at the end of this inning, I will have to reset the screen. But it'll only take about a minute, and a new link will pop up, whether or wherever you're watching, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube. Give it about a minute, and we'll be right back up on at the conclusion of this inning. But right now, Guerra at the plate. 2 runners on, 1 out. And that's going to be a walk. That's going to load the bases up for Avery Ibarra. Now up to bat for the Lions, number 8, Avery Ibarra. So bases loaded once again for the Lockhart Lions. Swinging and a miss. We'll get a little piece of that one on the first pitch for strike one. That one's going to be outside. going to miss outside as well. Once again, Lockhart leading 1-0 in this one. And that's going to be just inside for strike one. Once again, Pascal on the mound for the Vikings. The Lockhart Lions do have 2 games to play today, a doubleheader. Game 2 will be against the Kennedy Lions. I see them in the stands already. That one's going to be fouled back to the backstop. Bases are loaded with Lions. That one hit right up the middle towards right center field. 1 run will score. They'll send another one coming around third. They will cut the throw off at home. And that will add 2 more runs to the total. So Avery Ibarra coming up with a 2 RBI single. Now up to bat number 16, Ethan Mendez. So Lockhart Lions lead 3-0. Here in the bottom of the second. That's going to be low. Ethan Mendez has a home run on to his belt. Hit a grand slam at Temple against the Wildcats. And this one's going to be hit high in the sky towards center field. Center fielder's getting up underneath it. Looking to tag on his way to third. The third will not be in time. And that'll put runners at the corners as Santiago Guerra slides in safely. Now up to bat number 5, Noah Sanchez. Pascal still on the mound for the Vikings. Throws over to first base. Not in time. As Ibarra slides in safely. Ooh, that's going to be up and way in as that goes off the helmet of Sanchez. He'll fight it off and make his way to first base. Now up to bat number 11, Parker Connor. They're checking out Avery Ibarra, Noah Sanchez at first base. And he'll get the green light. So once again, Parker Connor digging in. Pascal on the mound. Bases once again loaded for the Lockhart Lions. Connor takes a look at the first pitch outside for ball 1. And a swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 to count. And that's going to catch that outside corner. That'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Connor. Once again, bases loaded with Lions. That's going to miss outside. Two-two pitch on the way, swung on. It's going to be a bouncer to short. Coming up, throwing over to first. And in time for out number 3. And once again, we will be shutting down this feed, but give it about a minute and you'll be able to catch the new feed on the same platform that you're watching on. And we'll be right